Yes, hello, it's everybody's favourite time of the day once again. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Wednesday, the 10th of January 2024, the year of 1 million transactions per second and more. BuyBSV.live was the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Let's jump into it. Let's have a look at these figures. Here we go. Looking forward to this. Haven't seen these for a while. Check it out. Right, so we've got Core Coin, BTC, Cabal Coin at $45,557. That's got a long way to fall because it's got a fundamental value of precisely zero. That is going to hurt. And then we've got Bcrash, 241, Fisher Price Cash, what, who cares? But then we've got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. And remember, the original protocol legacy addresses always begin with the number 1, and the ticker symbol that only has the number 1 addresses now is BSV. Oh yeah. Right, so let's have a look at these figures then. So I'm going to do this show and just explain these as I go through this for a select group of people that I said I would do a chart show for. So these are all the fundamental metrics that you want to have a look at. Now, if we start with price at the top, price is the last metric to move. Price is the end result of all the hard work, effort and investment that has gone in prior. It is therefore the last metric to move, meaning it is the least of all metrics that matter. So actually what you really want to do is look at the figures down here. The most fundamental figure is the block size. How much data is being uploaded onto the network? This is the utility. How much is it being used by? Because if something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. And the block size represents the amount of utility on the network. So the block size is the amount of data being uploaded. The data is uploaded via the transactions. The transactions are processed by the nodes that create blocks and supply the hash rate. And the hash rate is attracted to the value, which is meant to be representative of the price. But the price is currently speculative because people don't have a clue what Bitcoin really is. But when education catches up with speculation, you can guarantee the fundamental prices will soon start, well, the speculative prices will soon start to match their fundamental values, which means BTC is going to zero. Bcrash going to zero, Fisher Price Cash almost at zero anyway, and then Bitcoin, well, just figure it out for yourself by totaling all the world's markets measured in fiat currency, because it is a unit measurement of value currently without any value behind it. So when we have a true money that comes along, it will take on the value of, or take on the market capitalization of every single financial market that is currently measured in fiat currency. That is what we're looking at. So just yeah, so block size transaction. We'll tell you what, we'll just have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC to see what is going on there. Hold on a sec. There we go. Right, so this just is the BTC difficulty historical chart. So this just simply effectively shows you how competitive the network is, and you know, basically, if the number doesn't continue to go up, which it won't on BTC because you can't use it for anything. People are stupid enough to think it's a store of value, but I'm not going to use it as a Ponzi scheme, so they just simply cash out into filthy fiat. It's not really going to go anywhere, which is why they're pumping it with Tether. But I mean, look at this. The difficulty adjustment just keeps going up and up and up. It is at an all-time high. And again, this can only continue if they keep pumping it with Tether. Because it's just simply getting more and more competitive to mine, and effectively those who can print an infinite amount of fiat currency will end up taking over the network because they're the only ones who can create fiat currency, which means they can expand their mining farms indefinitely, but for no real purpose. They're just simply trying to distract people away from the genuine Bitcoin by pumping the price of this shitcoin so that utility is removed from the network. That's literally all we're looking at here at the moment. Let's have a look at the hash rate on Bitcoin. Look at this. So the hash rate has actually popped up. This will be reflective in the pie charts that we'll be looking at very shortly. But that's very interesting because it's been stable, pretty much, yeah, consistent for the last year, and then literally this is where it started moving. So that was on, wow, yeah. So that actually correlates. Look at that. The 12th the 27th of December, and the 27th of December was actually when the BSV price popped up due to the article in a major South Korean newspaper telling people about the Cobra case. So look at that. It all correlates. It all correlates. Brilliant. Brilliant. All right then. So next thing, we will have a look at transactions. So we'll have a look at this. So hash rate, as in like all network nodes. For anybody who hasn't seen a network node before, these are the Bitcoin mining farms. Like, absolutely staggering. All this led from just one tiny white paper. It's incredible. Like, literally absolutely incredible. Blows my mind every time. I will never stop saying that. So this is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet, is what it is, or should I say commoditized digital network, financial network. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. There we go. We've got transactions here. So look at this. So we've got 92% of the transactions on the network, uploading 97% of the overall data volume. So let's compare. We are back. We are back. Look at this. So this is representative of the entire shitcoin market, the entire crypto market. And look at this. Bitcoin currently with 71.9% of the overall transaction volume. Look at that. Coolcoin BTC with just 3.1, can't compete. Ethereum just now to 9.5. XRP just 5.4%. Honestly, you cannot beat the Mac Daddy, which is the genuine Bitcoin, the original protocol that now has the ticker symbol BSV, the only commoditized network that actually scales for global adoption. Absolutely sensational stuff. Loving that, loving that. All right then, let's carry on and have a look at these block sizes then. Look at this. Do we have a gigabyte block? Oh, no we don't, unfortunately, but look at this. We've got 164, 179, 361 megabyte, 382, 434, 719. There we go. We've got 719 megabyte block in this column of the last 30 blocks that have been mined. And we look over at Cabal coin. Look like the biggest block they've got is like 2 megabytes. 2 megabytes, and we got one on here of 719. And then a B Crash, oh, they've got one block over a megabyte, well done then. And then Fisher Price Cash struggling to get all of their blocks over, well, no blocks over a megabyte, struggling to get all of their blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. That's hilarious. So let's go through these then. So we've got Bitcoin hash rate by network. So again, BTC, because it's got the highest market price, is going to have the majority of hash rate on there at the moment. Currently sitting at 99.34%. But that will change when the price moves. Proof of work by network, again, this is misleading because Bitcoin SV is actually the original protocol that goes right the way back to the Genesis block. BTC was actually created, SegWit protocol, on the 24th of August 2017. So that's misinformation there. Let's have a look at this. So it is currently 589,725 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin. And it's, oh, look at this. This is beautiful. It's 3% more profitable to mine on SV, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. And so we've still got minus figures here for B Crash and Fisher Price Cash. So in other words, you're mining it at a 2.1% comparative loss and a 1.2% comparative loss. But with Bitcoin, look at this. So again, these profitability figures are being very, very carefully managed, which means the door is now being opened. The door is now being opened for all those miners who have sinned and gone against the white paper, mining an alternative protocol. The door is now being opened for you. Previously, for the last, 3 years, you've been mining at a 20% loss, 30% loss comparatively, and now suddenly a 3% comparative profit. And also the hash rate has gone up. So not only has it gone up, meaning it's more competitive to mine, it's still 3% more profitable to mine it. I mean, imagine, it's 3% more profitable to mine now, meaning you really don't need much of a movement in the price now to substantially increase your profitability. Oh my goodness me. This is huge. This is huge. Yeah, I can't stress enough how big that is. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Again, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network, Bitcoin smashing it. Transactions per block, Bitcoin smashing it. And remember, this is on a log curve. If it was on a linear curve, that would be like off the charts. It wouldn't be a chart that could fit it in. Daily average Bitcoin fees, USD. So again, genuine Bitcoin sub-cent fees. Average fees, Satoshis. Again, this is on a log curve, so it's still right down there. Daily Bitcoin fee to block reward ratio by network. So this chart is very telling because the red line here that you're looking at here will eventually look like this. So as the block reward continues to get cut in half every 210,000 blocks, the block fee, which is from the amount of utility on the network, will eventually surpass the block reward, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system, which is what we are gunning for. Oh yes, and that's the whole point of having a restricted block size and a second layer, so that you are starving the miners of their Bitcoin fees, which means eventually they'll go bust and you end up with a completely centralized system, which is what the New World Order are gunning for, and what we do not want if we want to save our freedoms and our democracies. So daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Look at this. So as Satoshi Nakamoto said, it is essential that the longest chain is always recognized as the genuine chain. And when they say the length of chain, what they mean is basically the size of the chain, the amount of data usage on it. The length of the chain is like literally like the number of signatures, which is represented by the number of transactions, which is represented by the amount of usage and data on the network. So this graph is really all you need to look at if you want to know what's going to happen in the future. Right, let's go on to mining then. So this is total Bitcoin hash rate mining pool 7 days. Very interesting. Total Bitcoin hash rate by mining pool all 24 hours. All chains today. And look at this. Look at this. So this is a BTC. So a BTC, I remember when other miners had almost like sort of 50% of the hash rate on BTC. And again, that was all managing the profitability. Now, other miners has only got 2% of the hash rate on BTC, and yet it's 3% more profitable to mine on SV. Oh my goodness me! So literally, you got other miners chomping away at the block reward on Bcrash. They are never gonna survive. And this other one here, Fisher Price Cash, they are literally gonna disappear almost overnight. When other miners literally just start dumping all their shitcoins. Oh my goodness me. And again, all the value is going to flood into Bitcoin. And look at this. It looks like Mining Dutch have gone full retard. They are they have literally aped in to Bitcoin, and they are now the majority miner on the network. Look at that. We'll just enlarge that. Look at this. So Mining Dutch now with 38.19%. Tau with 32.64%. See, look, the door is being opened. So even with Mining Dutch now being the largest miner on the network, it is still 3% more profitable to mine on SV than it is on BTC. And this, honestly, the figures that we're looking at, this tells you all you need to know. All you need to know, because previously when other miners like tried to jump on the Bitcoin network, like Binance and a few other shitcoin enterprises, other mining pools would just simply squeeze the hash rate up. It would be, you're mining at a 40 to 50% comparative loss, and they would jump off the chain again. Whereas now, Mining Dutch are being allowed a look in, and they have taken full advantage of this, and it's still more profitable to mine on it. It's absolutely huge. This is what is coming. Slowly. Well, actually, I don't even think it will be that slowly from now on. Literally, the snowball is rolling, and we are now watching the avalanche. But all these other shitcoin miners, all the gear and no idea, they have no idea what's coming. Even with this court case coming up in February. Absolutely insane. Should have listened to my show. Told ya. Right then. Let's just have a look at transactions on what's on chain, just to make doubly sure. Look at that. 8,800,624 transactions. over the last 24 hours. And remember, Ethereum, XRP and all that, they're stuck at 1 million. So this is literally 8x. In fact, more than that, it's almost 9x the amount of transactions that Ethereum and XRP can do. Nothing can touch Bitcoin. Bitcoin can do everything. Let's have a look at, see the mining on this. 24 hours, that's what we'll have a look at. Yeah, look at that. So on the month, Mining Dutch had a relatively, just like 12.72% of the hash rate. And then all of a sudden, look at this. 37.5. Tau 32.64, and that is 100% of Tau's hash rate. They are going to have to expand their mining operation, but I suspect they probably won't do it till BSV gets to like $1,000, something like that. And then QD Link, which is listed as other miners. So now we've actually got a name for them, QD Link or Qd Link, looks like it. But very, very interesting. There we go. Look, Mining Dutch Tau symbol. Is there a link there? And what's this? Coinium.com and Gorilla Pool. Where does this take us? Oh, so that's the blocks that they've won. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, yeah, mining stats. Okay, and let's have a look at Mint Blue. So look at this. Footprint of network protocols. Powered by Mint Blue. Look at this, Bitcoin SV, and this is CO2 per transaction, because obviously CO2 is the popular in politics these days, even though it's an absolute load of cobblers made up by the elite. But they still can't complain about it. Look, Coolcoin, which is their coin that they've purposely corrupted, are literally so inefficient in comparison to Bitcoin. I mean, look at you can't even compare. They're on 85, and Bitcoin is on 0.0052. And look, transactions per megawatt hour. We have now got 38,414 transactions per megawatt hour in comparison to Coolcoin with just 2.3. 2.3 per transactions per megawatt hour. What an absolute disgrace that is. Let's have a look at crypto Quant. Oh, look at that. So the exchange. So this is miner to. So this is the Bitcoin's, the exchange's reserve. So this is the amount of BTC that they're holding in reserve for liquidity purposes to cover the cost of their customers, withdrawal requests and stuff like that. So the blue line or purple line here, they are cashing out. So they're cashing out even though the price of BTC is going up. They know full well what is coming. And again, it's just the newbies, the mom and pop investors haven't got a clue what's going on, are going to get absolutely wrecked. Those people who understand the figures that are under the bonnet, they know, and they are getting out slowly. And this chart says it all. So let's have a look at miner to exchange flow. All miners. So again, this cluster here was, I think it was on the 15th. Yeah, there we go, 15th of June 2023. When Copa had the case management conference. So the miners obviously saw something then, and they were just like, whoa, let's get the majority of our BTC to exchange now. Exchange it for something else. Woof. That's what that is there. And let's see what's going on with Tether. Oh, would you believe it? So where did that start from? A market cap $94 billion. So iFinex think that they've got $94 billion sat in a bank account somewhere in the Bahamas. What a load of crap. And that's gone up to 94.3. So what was that? 90. So they've literally just pumped in 300 million, about 300 million in the last 24 hours. Look at this in 7 days. Oh my God. Look at this. So it started off at 92.1 billion, and we're now at 94.3. So just two casual, just $2 billion over 7 days. Where did that come from? Dear, oh, what an absolute joke. Okay, the price. Oh, see, look, the price has been to the upside. Because they've been, people are the demand for it. So when they create it, as it were, price goes up. Dear, oh dear, just got just gone to match its peg again. But this is what happens when demand for it goes up. They print it and then they buy BTC with it to pump the market price. What's an absolute joke? An absolute joke. Disgraceful. Let's have a look at short positions. So, this has changed a little bit. The short positions literally fell off a cliff a few months ago. And see, it fell off a cliff there, and it's gone down again there. Maybe they have reduced this. Maybe they've changed it so that it doesn't look so dramatic. That's what it looks like. It's dipped down there. And it's still continuing to decline. See, look, the short positions on BTC are declining even though the price of BTC is going up. That is classic insider trading. Why on earth would your long positions be going down when the price is going up? If the price is going up, you would that should be an indication of more confidence. Right, dear, oh dear. The morning run. Let's have a look at this. So you can currently get you can currently get 505 genuine Bitcoin for the price of 505 genuine Bitcoin for the price of one shitcoin BTC, and you get 2.68 genuine Bitcoin for the price of one Bcrash. Let's have a look. Audi's 66. What a joke that is! Oh my goodness me! People have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Literally buying utter crap. Let's have a look at crypto bubbles. And there it is, the Mac Daddy. Look at that. And again, it's just overshadowed by these shitcoins. That's why they create these shitcoins. And they literally go, up 200% in 24 hours and then back down again because they're absolute pieces of dog crap. I mean, look, now they've even got eHex. What else we got? Oh my goodness. Cake. I mean, do you remember that Cake? Look, at Hex, they reckon is up 69.9%. Honestly, can you believe it? It's just such a shit show. Oh my goodness me. All these 38, honestly. Doge down 22.9 over the last month. Honestly, utter crap. Utter crap. The only one with any genuine value is the genuine Bitcoin, which is BSV. Oh my goodness me. Right, so let's have a look at Livecoin Watch then. So it looks like we've got an overall market cap of $6.91 trillion. So we'll just round up to 7. $1.7 trillion market cap. The largest financial bubble in history by a country mile. My goodness me. Let's have a look at BTC. Again, some funny stories the other day. See, look, this was the fake announcement. Gary Gensler saying that the SEC Twitter profile got hacked, saying they'd announced an ETF, and then the moment they retweeted saying, the account's been hacked, it's just gone down. Look at that. That's hilarious. Even though Tether has been printing. Tether has been printing. That, in fact, that's why they have been printing, because they are desperate to maintain their scam. They can't have traders going, I'm losing confidence in this BTC shitcoin. Where can we look when suddenly the miners just, hold on a minute, it's more profitable to mine on Bitcoin. What are we doing on this shitcoin when the price is going down and down and down? Yeah, because the price has to go up and up and up in order to maintain the profitability. That is fascinating. Powers that be, the nefarious entities, are going to be shitting themselves looking at that. They are literally going to be they're going to have to pump like crazy. Literally, they're going to have to pump like crazy to keep the price alive. Wow, amazing. Volume, 24-hour volume, 3.2%. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, because that's the one that we really want to know about. Here we go. Number 42 in the charts. Just gone down to $89. Let's have a look at that. 7 days. Woohoo! Nice little pump there. But look at that. This is where the article came out on the 27th of December, when the Korean newspaper woke up the South Koreans to the Copa case, and Craig Wright proving he's Satoshi Nakamoto. Look at that. That is a historic date. Recorded in my 365 days of Bitcoin history. Oh, yes. Let's have a look at... this is a coin crap. Yep, same thing again. Beautiful there. And let's have a look at BSV versus BTC. Same thing. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. So that's actually up December, November. So that's actually up since October. 3 months now. October, November, December. You bought in October, you would have been well up by now. Beautiful. Let's have a look at Ascendex. Yep, showing the same thing since October. Oh, beautiful. And let's have a look at Silverfish. So we now got 25,900 views. That'd be nice when that's 30,000, whatever. And remember, we've got the largest court case in financial history coming up on the 5th of February 2024. Stay tuned, we'll bring you more. And until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.